If you're in an accident, the chances are you turn to an insurance company to pay to fix the car, and you expect it will come back the way it was before the accident. But drivers may be shocked to learn what parts insurance companies are recommending these days. Tonight, in a special News Channel 9 investigation, reporter Rachel Polanski tells us what drivers should know before they sign a contract for car repairs.
Jeffrey's Auto Body and Nick Orso's Body Shop. They compete for your business, but they don't like the way insurance companies are forcing them to do business.
When they look at damage to a collision damaged vehicle, they, in many cases, they write for parts that are made overseas. We call fake parts, and they push the body shops pretty heavy to use those parts in repairing the vehicles.
Non-original equipment parts, aftermarket parts, or in some cases salvage parts that are being put on cars that's inappropriate for a particular car.
Both owners get paid by the hour, so financially, it doesn't matter to them what parts they put in your car. But ethically, they feel using aftermarket parts is wrong.
There's no other benefit to anybody in the whole situation other than the insurance company saving money.
And every day, Lyman and Orso say customers bring them estimates prepared by insurance companies, telling them to buy parts they don't feel comfortable buying.
In most cases, there is no negotiation. They throw the estimate down on the desk and say, here, this is what we're paying to repair the car.
Michelle Bassett is one of those customers. Her son got into an accident, and the insurance company prepared this estimate.
You'll see that an aftermarket light was proposed, and an aftermarket fender liner was proposed for that vehicle. Neither one of those parts would properly fit the vehicle.
It kind of angers me because you're paying for insurance. Your car should be fixed the way it originally was bought. I don't think that it should be fixed with parts that are not genuine, that cannot be guaranteed. Otherwise, why even bother having insurance?
What we had to do is we had to go through the repair job and prove to them that repairing the car parts would be insufficient to a proper repair.
After Orso challenged their estimate, Bassett's insurance company eventually agreed to pay more for original parts. But sometimes insurance companies don't change their estimates. And when that happens, Orso and Lyman will buy the aftermarket parts, but they often find problems when the parts are delivered.
You can see in an area like this where it's been repaired and glued back together again. And you can see it's actually coming apart.
And you open this out of the box with all
We took it out of the
damage.
package, and this is exactly the way it was.
And this is something you deal with often.
Every day.
Orso shows me an aftermarket bumper,
Feel the tinniness of the two parts.
fender liner, and headlight, side by side with original parts.
Feel how flimsy that is. Okay? Try that.
You can't even move it.
No.
They may look similar, but Lyman and Orso say most of the time they don't know where aftermarket parts are coming from or how well they're being tested.
You're driving down a road at 65 miles an hour, there's two missiles heading to each other, and it's important that cars are repaired the way the manufacturer is recommending them to be repaired.
And manufacturers we spoke with recommend using genuine parts. At General Motors, a spokesperson says in respect to safety systems, like airbags, GM does not support the use of any used, salvaged, or imitation parts for repair. And a Toyota representative only recommends using Toyota genuine parts because they are also designed to fit your vehicle's exact specifications. And non-genuine Toyota parts are not covered by any Toyota warranty. We reached out to insurance companies. Nationwide believes customers should be given a choice in the parts they use on their vehicles. State Farm and Allstate say this is an industry-wide issue, and they referred us to the Insurance Information Institute. A spokesperson there says aftermarket parts are inspected by the Certified Automobile Parts Association to ensure they are of the highest quality. They also cost less than original parts.
I think there's no evidence that that anybody has been harmed by an aftermarket part. The original equipment manufacturer parts for many years had no competition until the aftermarket parts industry evolved over time. And again, I think the way to look at this is not so much maybe as aftermarket parts as generic parts.
Still, Michelle Bassett says she's sticking with original parts.
You just have to be your own advocate and make sure that you have yourself covered. And at this point, I'm probably going to be switching insurance companies.
Rachel Polanski, News Channel 9.